Tesla stock rallied to a gain of around 15.31%, giving it a market value of around $615.8 billion. All of these were on the news that it has now cleared or has now struck a deal with China's search and mapping group Baidu, paving the way for its semi-autonomous driving technology to be rolled out in the world's largest car market. So it has cleared this regulatory hurdle in China and was given a tentative approval by the Chinese government to begin selling its full self-driving driver assistance software (FSD). The move should drive Tesla sales higher in China, where the automaker is facing increasing competition with many electric vehicle manufacturers competing on lower prices. Additionally, the ability to sell FSD software in a new market should drive higher adoption rates. In the view of the folks at Morningstar, Tesla's FSD is currently a differentiator, as they view Tesla as a leader in driver assistance software. For FSD in China, Tesla will partner with Baidu, of course, as we mentioned, to use Baidu's mapping and navigation systems, which should help accelerate FSD in China. So they have already assumed that Tesla would see rising sales in the remainder of this year 2024, as they forecast a small increase in deliveries in 2024, while first quarter deliveries fell 8.5% versus the prior year quarter. Additionally, they have raised their FSD adoption forecast for Tesla. Accordingly, they are maintaining their $200 fair value estimate and narrow mode rating for Tesla following this news, with their outlook intact. At current prices, they view Tesla stock as fairly valued, with the stock trading a little below their fair value estimates in a 3-star territory. Accordingly, they recommend investors wait for a pullback in shares, as Tesla is a high growth stock. Changes in the market sentiment around Tesla's growth trajectory can have an outsized impact on the stock price. The volatility underpins their high Morningstar uncertainty rating. Okay, so yes, that's in a snapshot some opinions written there by the folks at Morningstar. So this is its a 1-minute chart as it stands right now in this pre-market session of today, the 30th of April. So the stock has now retraced below that closing price of around 194.05. Okay, so but if we go back and have a look at its 1-day chart, you will not be impressed. The stock has not been doing well. It's not been doing well for a couple of for at least the best part of this year. It's not doing well. Hasn't done well, and we don't have any on this daily chart. We don't have any upper projections. All we have are downward projections. We have below where it is right now. We have $188.70, $169.99, 163.24, and it goes all the way down to 120.11. But on its weekly chart, things are a bit more ambitious. Things are a bit more. The chart, the projections are very much bullish. So we have it's just currently resting on it's a Fibonacci projection of around 194.19 on its weekly chart, but the projections, they go all the way up towards 431.79. What are the odds that that will happen? And we have above where it is right now 208.53. Above that we have 250.69. we have 268.42. we have 285.04, 310.53, 341.55. So the projection on its 10-week moving average is higher prices all the way towards 200 around. Let's get it $206.37. What are we talking about? We're talking about Monday the 3rd of June, $207.48. Yeah, so I think that's quite modest. All of these are still within the sort of prices it can get up to. The sort of prices it's traded at of late. So especially yes, given yesterday's rally to around 195, around 194.05. So 207.48 is for its 10-day moving average is quite realistic, and if that is the case, that there's a good chance it can get to 229.64 on this weekly chart. 229.64. What are the odds? It's well, if the markets, especially the big fan base it has, they decide to continue to uh, pumping the money into the stock, then there's a good chance that can happen. So, but as things stand right now, the stock has now pulled away from its 10-day moving average. The probability that it's going to retrace is very high. We're going to look at that now. So for its 10-day moving average, the most upper projection is 185.58, and as things stand right now, it is at 160.12. So if it gets to 185.18, then if that happens, that turns out to be the case, then the higher prices will be there. We have a couple of resistances. We have 199.61, 207.92. These are the sort of prices that we have seen on its weekly chart as well. 207.92. That's also where the resistance lies. And above that, if it gets there, the odds of getting to 215.72 is also becomes much more realistic. So, given all that's happened today, we can determine the probability of it maintaining this sort of levels it is at right now. It closed at 194.05. So, at this level, we have its 10-day moving average at let's see, 10-day moving average at 159.09. You can easily see that a retracement will be the probability of if a pullback will definitely be there, but we're going to calculate that now. So we're going to use let's go ahead and try that. 194.05, and the 10-day moving average of 159.09, 159.09, and 10-day the standard deviation of 14.78. Let's see, 14.78. Yeah, so the probability of it maintaining this level of this price of 194.05 or even higher is the probability of it retracing from this level is 99.09%. The probability of it remaining above that is 0.9%. So yeah, easily that is you can imagine that would not naturally be the case, because it has run up a huge amount of gains, not just even with this news. So the probability of it trading within between its 10-day moving average as things stand right now and this high of 194 the closing price of 194.05 is 49%. So see what you make of Tesla, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.